Hello everyone, welcome to my videos. Let me start in this ninth standard, second semester part, chapter 5, the judicial system. So in this chapter, we have to studying in the main objectives are. So first of all, we have to studying the structure and functions of this Supreme Court, and then the functions and then structures also that the high court, and then subordinate courts, and then courts. So these are all this information we have to study in their classes. Our judiciary is independent of guidance of legislative and then executive also. The High Court, the Subordinate Court, and the District Court, the functions under to the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court is the highest court of a law, and it is to the its judgment is that it is to be final. So this is the judicial system of in the country. And then next we have to study that the structure and functions of the Supreme Court. Okay, that Supreme Court, it is to be located on in our Indian capital city, that is the Delhi. So the Supreme Court named into that existed by the Act of Parliament on January 28th, the 1950. It is in the Delhi. The presidents appointed the chief justice and other judges of the Supreme Court. And then, so what was the qualifications of judge in the Supreme Court? So the qualifications of Supreme Court judges are, and the first one should be a citizen of India, and then to serve as a High Court judge for at least 5 years, or the advocate of the High Court for at least the 10-year experience, or there should be distinguished the jurist as per as the president, the opinion. The age of retirement. So this is the two main the qualifications, some others qualifications, and then how did he that the Supreme Court judge he has to working in that court. His retirement of this Chief Justice of the Supreme Court is the 65 years. If the judges are found the guilty the while discharging the duties, they can be removed from the office by the president on the recommendation from the both of house with the specified majority. So specify the majority. After the registration or retirement, the judge cannot practice before any court. Their salary and allowance are decided by the act in the parliament. And then next we have to see the functions and power of Supreme Court. Look here. So what are the power and functions of the Supreme Court? So we have to see there in this three types of this power and functions. We have to see there. At the first one, that is the original power. Okay, look at that. So what was the original power? Okay, look here, see here in these 3 points. It resolving the dispute between the union in the state and the safeguarding to the fundamental rights of their citizen, and then the interpreting provisions for this constitution and passing to the rights. So in these 3 points, we have to see in there the original power of a Supreme Court. And the next one, the appellate power. So appellate power means that citizen may file case into the Supreme Court the against the judgments given in the lower court. That court may accept such appeals and issues judgment. So this is the matter. So it may also give special the directions to the citizen to fill such a appeals. It is to the appellated powers of Supreme Court. And the third one, so that is the advisory powers. So in this advisory power, the court may advise to the president. So when seeks its opinion on important public cases, the president may be consult the Supreme Court for a advice on a matter to related to the agreement and contract entered by the government. So in this third one is the advices to the Supreme Court. So in this 3 point, the function and power of the Supreme Court. And the next one we have to see there the power and functions of the High Court. The Constitutional provides it is a High Court in every state. Sometimes there is one High Court for these 2 or more states we have to see in the state. The Chief Justice and the other judges, the number of judges various forms of the state to state. And then next, so what was the qualifications of High Court judge? Okay, that first one is already common now. We should be the citizen of the country, and then to serve as a judiciary officer in the judicial, worked as an advocate of the High Court for minimum to the 10 year. And the next one, distinguished jurist as per the opinion of the president. In these 3 qualification, it is to be main important. And some others, at the age of retirement to the High Court judge is a 62 year. They can resign the earlier if the judges are found the guilty and discharging the duties. They removed from the office the president, the support by the specific majority of the parliament, the houses. And the next we have to see there the functions of the High Court. So at the functions of this High Court, okay, the High Court it is to be located in the so the functions of this High Court, the power to the resolve civil and criminal case. So in this first function, some cases it is to be the resolve the civil, and then criminal cases, the naval material, and then content of the court cases. It is to be the first functions of this High Court. And then second one, to appeals against the judgment passed by the subordinate courts in civil and criminal cases. When we have not accepted that the judgment, we can opposed by the subordinate courts in the civil and criminal cases. And third one, the direct transfer of the case from the lower court to the higher court. When the judgment we cannot accept it, that we can directly transfer to the cases from the lower court to the higher court. And then so in these 3 things it is to be the very important. And then the superior working of the subordinate courts. So ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ The admit right petitions of the safeguard to the fundamental rights and then legal rights of the citizen, and appoint the staff and regulated them. So these are all were the sub-subordinates court underly ಬರುವಂತಹ some other the protection and safeguard to the fundamental rights. And then next we have to see there, that is the subordinate court. So in the year the 1948, the adjured in the independence to the subordinate court, his structure, scope, and the court have included the constitution. The subordinate courts differs from the state to state. These courts have been to the classified in the two kinds. And that first one is that civil court, and then second one is that the criminal court. At the first one, the civil court. So civil court, it is a civil court. So every district have a civil court is there, and the district judge is the chief judge. The governor appointed the district judge in the consultations with the judges of the high court. And then the civil matter, like that the civil court judge about the civil matters, and then dispute, and then court settles, like that property, land, monetary transactions, the marriage, divorce, and to the other cases, it is to be solved for this civil court. And then in these cases we have to also the appeals to these courts. The district judge exercise control over the civil courts in the districts. In this subordinate courts are under to the district court. ಯಾವ್ದಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the court of subordinate judge, the court of additional subordinate judge, the court of munsifs, and the court of additional munsif. So these are the subordinate court under to the districts. So ilige that civil court is to the over. So civil court, it is judged about to the property, land, monetary transaction, the marriage, divorce, and to the other cases it is to be solved on the civil court. And then next we have to see there the criminal court. The second part, that is the criminal court. So obviously that name has to tell that the criminal courts came into the existence on the April 1st, the 1974. They are also known as to the district magistrate court. The functions to the under to the high court. The highest criminal court at the district level is the sessions court. The court takes the crimes like that, the murder, robbery, dacoity, etc. also. The murder, robbery, and then one who mischief the things, and it's the power to the death sentence, and also the life imprisonment cases. So in these criminal cases, it is to be power to use of this the death sentence and also the life imprisonment cases. Such sentences it will be have ratified by the high court. So similarly, an appeal may be made to the high court against the judgment given by the criminal the court. And then first one, the chief magistrative court. There are others criminal courts functions under to the criminal code. So the first one, that is the chief magistrate code. So this code does not have to the power to pass the death sentence or the life imprisonment sentence. It can impose to the 7 year the punishment in the chief magistrative court. And the next, the first grade magistrative court. It is can to the punishment to the 3 to 5 year, up to the 5,000 the imposed to the board. It can admit appeal against the judgment from the lower magistrate to the court. And the next one, the second grade magistrate court, it has to be punished to the 2 or 5 year. It's to the fine for this the 1,000 rupees. And the third one, the third grade magistrate court, it has punished to the 1 month imprisonment or fine for this 50 rupees. The second classes nor this third classes magistrative court can appeal against the judgment if any others to the court. And then next we have to see that is the revenue code. So the revenue code in the every districts is there. They take up the cases related to the land tax, the land records. That revenue codes comprise the following such codes is there. And that first one is that. And then types of this revenue codes. And that first one, Tahsildar code. Okay, look here. So this is the Tahsildar code. The lowest code among the revenue code. Tahsildar is the judge. This code is known as to that is the magistrate code. And the second one, the district subdivisional officers code. It is to the assistant commissioner is the judge in the court. The court takes up the appeal against the discuss and the judgment of this Tahsildar courts. And the next one, the district revenue court and district magistrative court. In this, in every districts we have to see their district revenue code or district magistrative code. It appeals against the judgment given by the Tahsildar or a district subordinate officer. The deputy, the commissioner is the judge. And the next one, the commissioner code. It appeals against to the judgment of the district magistrative court. The division officer is the judge. And the last one, the revenue board. The revenue board, it's the highest court that dealing with the revenue cases. Its power to take appeal against the judgment of the lower revenue court. The revenue secretary is the head. The court functions under to the supervisions of the High Court. The Karnataka have been divided into the 4 divisions of administration. I did one Bangalore, Mysore, Kalburgi, and then Belagavi. And the last one, the People's Court. It is called to the Lok Adalat. The legal proceeding is a time consuming the expensive, as alternative government has set up for this the legal institution. These institutions came into existence in the 1985. The one of them to the Lok Adalat. It takes up the case from the parties who mutual agree to settle there in the cases amicably. The Lok Adalat are established only in the same state like the Gujarat and the New Delhi and Karnataka and the few others. So the High Court can be settled by this Lok Sabha Adalat. it has to the three functions is there. At the first one, the less train, and then the fast and the chief. It reduce the judicial burden one other courts. The Loka Adalat, it is to be take up the cases to related on the vehicle accident, the land professions, banking, marriage, and then alimony, the laborers problems. So these are all problems. It is to be solved by this the Loka Adalat ಅಥವಾ the people courts ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It established either the court, the district law authority of the taluk law authority. The two meditatory will be that is the present. The judgment given by the Loka Adalat are final and the binding on the both parents, both parties, and the appeals cannot to be filed against them to the this judgment enjoy the same respect to the judgment of the civil court. So these are all were the information about the judicial system. Thank you for watching this video. It's tuned by Ashwin Naik. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.